Hello and welcome! This is Mouse Gunner, and we're back with some more of the Warlock of Firetop Mountain. So we just went through the dwarven part of the mountain, and we just climbed up the stairs out of that part. So you reach the top of the stairs, and you notice that the floor is covered in sand. The walls are rocky and uneven, and feel cold and damp to the touch. The air has also become cool and fresh. You reach an intersection. To the north, you can hear the sound of fast-moving, running water, and to the east, you can hear the sound of voices. Let's go ahead and go to the east, where the voices are. The passageway widens, and you can see ahead a large cavern. As you shine your lantern around it, you can see crude stone weapons on the floor and a small fire in the center of the cave, but you see no way through. As you turn to make your way back, you stop in your tracks to see two Neanderthal cavemen barring your exit. They grunt aggressively at you. I don't want to injure these simple men. Maybe I can scare them off somehow. I don't have a fire gem, and I don't want to waste the potion of invisibility here, so we're just going to draw our weapon and fight. Draw your weapon and brace yourself for combat. Alright, I've never fought cavemen before, so we'll have to see how this goes. That guy queued an attack right away. Let's just move in case he has some kind of ranged attack. Alright. So I saw a queued move. I'm going to assume he's going to move straight ahead, so we'll killing blow ahead in front of us. Alright, and I did not see a queued attack. I just saw a normal move. So I'm going to do a stunning slash here. Alright, we stunned him. I still see queued moves here. I'm just going to follow. I think it's going to continue to run. And then it's going to charge me, so let's move out of the way. Alright, it's going to move ahead. Let's go ahead and attack. Another queued attack. Is he going to do the charge, or is he going to do a normal attack? Not sure. I'm just going to do an attack here. There we go. Finished him off. You've defeated the cavemen. With the cavemen now dead, you look around their cave for anything that may be useful. I'm not sure my conscience is clear after that slaughter. You warm your hands on the fire, but apart from that, there's nothing here of interest. Alright, we're back at the junction. Let's go ahead north. So, I'm not exactly sure if there's ever really anything of note there. Maybe if you give them a gem, they reward you in some other way. Not really sure, but we obviously didn't have it, and wasting the invisibility potion there didn't seem wise. Passageway twists sharply northwards, and ahead you can hear water flowing. You eventually reach the south bank of an underground river. There is a bench nearby, providing you with the opportunity to rest. Go ahead and sit on the bench and rest. There's no point in using the provisions. I mean, I have still 10, even though I've used a couple. Again, there's no point in wasting provisions here. Alright. 5 stamina back, which we only needed a couple. Let's go ahead and continue exploring the riverbank. You get up from the bench and prepare to continue your journey. The sound of the river is pleasant and soothing. I can hear the distant sound of beating, leathery wings. Uh-oh. As you stand on the pebbled bank, you hear a fluttering of wings, and you look up to see 3 giant bats swooping down on you to attack. Let's fight the giant bats. Alright, they all queued an attack. I don't really know how to deal with that. I guess I'm just going to go ahead and do a normal attack in front of me. Alright, I'm fairly certain these guys are going to move. So let's do a stunning slash, see if we can hit a couple of them. Alright, so we now only have to worry about this one. And I think they do, what is the word I'm looking for? They do, diagonal attacks. I'm going to move here. Alright. I may be able to guess where these guys are going to end up. Kind of hard to say certain, though. Kind of where sweeping attacks help. Alright, we have multiple queued attacks against us. Let's see if we can finish the one off in front of us. Good roll here will help. Oh, that didn't help. They're all going to sidestep, so I don't think there's anything I can do here other than move. And I think moving out of here is probably the wise move. Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and attack right in front of me. Alright, so this one's more than likely going to move where I can attack him. Do a stunning slash here. Alright, I'm going to hope it moves here. No, unfortunately not. Well, now I'm for sure it's going to move here. Alright, so far this combat has not gone particularly well. Let's move out of here, though, so we don't get triple attack. Alright. Now I gotta assume where it's going to be. I think it's going to be here. Not wrong. Well. Can I hit both of these guys with this? I don't think I can. It goes to the right, doesn't it? Well, I can kill one of them. Let's kill this one. If I roll well. Which I did. Alright, that one's more than likely going to move here. Alright, this was a mess, unfortunately. Let's killing blow the thing and just finish it off. I got caught too many times there. Sometimes you get these combats where things fall apart on you. It's unfortunate that happened right after a bench because we could really use the health. Alright, you've defeated the giant bats. You walk up the water. Probably you walk up to the water. It is safe to swim. Although you cannot see any immediate signs of danger, either in the water or around its banks, there is no other way to cross the north side of the river. You suddenly notice a gleaming sword lying on the riverbed several steps in. It seems like a fine weapon, but unfortunately, as you do not wield a sword, you have no use for it. With nothing else of interest here, it now seems that the only way onwards is to swim downstream to the east. So that river thing, I mean the sword thing in the river is very interesting. I am concerned a little bit with my health situation. Let's dive into the water. Okay, we find ourselves over here. The current is strong and takes you swiftly downstream. I've been in colder waters, but still, this isn't pleasant. You wash along through a narrow opening, and out into a large cavern with banks on both sides. Climb out onto the south bank. You find yourself on the south bank of the underground river. It looks like you need to get to the north bank. There appears to be 4 ways of crossing. To your left, a rusted bell bears the sign, "Ferry service 2 gold pieces, please ring." There's also a small raft in front of you on the bank with a long stick resting beside it. You could put across the river. A rickety old bridge crosses on the right. If you don't trust any of these, you may swim. I'm curious. I'm already wet, so maybe I should swim across. I'm tempted to ring the bell and try and terrify the ferrymen, because I remember that being an option. Let's see if we can do that. Ring the bell. The bell gives you a dull clang, and after a few moments, out of the darkness, you see a withered old man rowing a small boat. He rows slowly across to you, moors the boat, and limps toward you. Alright, we'll speak to him. The ferryman asks for 3 gold pieces. When you protest at the price, he mumbles some flimsy excuse about inflation. He begins to get angry at your protestations. Let's threaten him. He doesn't take at all kindly to your threats. As you argue and his anger builds, you notice a transformation taking place. He begins to straighten up and grows physically stronger in front of your eyes. His face and arms grow hairy. His teeth become sharp and pointed. You must make a quick decision. Let's prepare to attack him. I'm not giving him 5 gold. Oh, a were-rat. Interesting. He now stands just under 2 meters tall. He advances toward you. His body is hairy. His teeth are pointed. His eyes flash. His fingernails are sharp claws. His nose has become a rat-like snout. He is a were-rat. Alright, here we go. Oh, it does look like he has a weapon, too. Alright, I'm gonna move here. Not sure what to think of this rat. Go ahead and hit him with the stunning slash. We're gonna have a clash, unfortunately, but I rolled well. We've stunned him. Now, I missed how he moves. It appeared he moved in a lot of different ways. Let's see if we can hit him with an attack here. Now, does he predominantly sidestep? That would be kind of in keeping with rat-like behavior. Let's see if we can hit him again. Fortunately, a draw. Alright. I'm going to put an attack here. But yeah, it's always sidesteps. Alright, well. Ooh, interesting. Let's do a killing blow here. Alright, he moved. Let's do a normal attack. Finally, we get him. Alright. Not too bad. We didn't get hit. Although we could have. You've defeated the were-rat. The were-rat slumps to the ground. You search his body and find 2 gold pieces. His fare from the last crossing. You curse him for trying to overcharge you. You decide to take the ferry for yourself. With the boat now free for use, you climb aboard, row across the river. You row yourself across the river. The ferryman's boat appears to cut through the fast-moving water flow with ease. Okay, we get some luck. I don't know if we needed it. As you moor the boat on the north bank, you look back at the body. It has vanished. Alright, I don't know if I'm going to bother with the boathouse, so I think I'm just going to go ahead. You're now standing on the north bank in the large underground cavern. The most striking thing is a massive structure to the north, built into the cave wall itself. It emanates a feeling of dread as it looms over the riverbank. To the right of the huge structure is a smaller but still imposing building in the cave wall. Directly to the east is a wooden building near the bridge. Half-finished wooden boats lie nearby as though in progress. To the west is a small wooden shack, probably large enough to house the living quarters for a single person. Although now I'm tempted with his abilities with food. I almost wonder if he could actually make use of the food that is in the shack, even though normally people would not eat that. Well, you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the smaller structure to the northeast. Because we know that's Oriana. You follow the faint, sandy path leading to the imposing building in the cave wall. While not as large as the building to the north, it is nonetheless magnificently grand. It towers above you, and you cannot help but wonder how on Titan the thing was built. How much gold do we have, out of curiosity? 54, that's not too bad. At the top of the steps is a heavy stone door that seems very solid. Let's try to open the door. Heaving open the door, it grinds against the floor in protest. Entering, you find yourself in an opulently decorated room. You are overwhelmed by the sight of thousands upon thousands of bottles lining the shelves of the room. Fine carved furniture is placed strategically about the chamber. Waiting for you inside is a tall woman wearing a long, dark gown and a spiked crown. Welcome, Wanushu. I am Oriana, the Keeper of Souls. You don't know me, or maybe you do. I can never remember, but rest assured your player does. Do not be alarmed. I'm here to help you. My player knows her. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, let's see about the purchasing something. Alright, so we have 50 gold. That would be pretty useful. I don't know if I need Potion of Skill. I mean, that would repair the skill damage I've taken. I kind of want the Potion of Fire Protection for the dragon, because we're going to be fighting the dragon, because that is our main quest. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Potion of Fire Protection. The one thing I'm concerned about, though, is with my quest, if I defeat the dragon, will that just end the journey right there? Because I have 2 keys in my possession and a very good chance of getting a 3rd key. And I've never really gotten that many keys before, so it's very tempting. Now, I think there's pretty much a guarantee of always getting 2 keys. The ogre, I think, always has a key. And the wit, which we can encounter, I think always has a key. So if you can defeat those two, you're automatically going to get 2 keys. The other keys kind of are random, I think. I'm going to go ahead and get the Potion of Fire Protection. That's going to drain most of my gold, but I think that that's very useful. So let's go ahead and take it. And that was quick. I'm not going to try and sell anything. I don't think I have anything that she would want. So, let's just go ahead and leave. You bid the Soul Keeper goodbye. Her presence makes you somewhat uneasy, and you are eager to leave. Goodbye, Wanushu, she says. I know we shall meet again, if not during this adventure, then during your next one. Understanding what she means, you leave for the large structure set in the cave walls. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the north. You walk along the sand of the massive structure. A set of stone steps leads upwards into the structure itself. Near the steps, a path leads west to a tower leading upward on the side of the main structure. I'm not going to go to the tower. I'm just going to go straight to the main building. You follow the steps leading up into the looming building. Looking upwards, you occasionally see golden glints on the ceiling. You wonder if there's a gold vein running through the ceiling of the cavern. The golden glints begin to disappear, followed by a high-pitched shrieking and the heavy sound of leathery wings. Oh, good, we get to fight more bats. That wasn't gold, but bat's eyes. The giant bat swarms down toward you, ready to attack. Alright, hopefully we can manage this, because last time we got our butt kicked by these things. Alright, all 3 of them queued attacks. I think my best chance here is to stunning slash this guy. And hope for a good... I just wasted that skill. Alright, it's gonna move. I'm pretty certain it's gonna move here. Let's killing blow the crap out of the thing. Fortunately, that wasn't good enough. I gotta move. I might get hit here. Dang it. Alright, it's gonna move here. Let's finish it off. Alright, I can't take 2 hits. I gotta move and just hope. Alright, it's gonna move here. I'm gonna stunning slash it, hopefully hitting both. No, that one moved that way. Yeah, we're pretty certain it's gonna move here, so we can get a free attack on it. And we're... It might try and move here and get blocked, or it might move here. That's actually something I can't really be sure of. I'm gonna try a killing blow and hope that I get it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. Do a normal attack. Probably gonna attack me here. I can be fairly certain though it can't hit me here, so I'll move. It's gonna move. I can't be for certain where it's gonna move, but I'll stunning slash and hope that I'll hit. Nope. No luck there. I'm gonna move out of its way. Okay, it's for sure gonna move here. We'll attack it. Okay, I'll move here. We'll just kind of back and forth it until we finish the thing off. This time I'm gonna attack here. Now see, that time it went the way I wanted it to go the first time. Alright, we'll move here. Be safe. Okay, it can move either place. We're gonna go ahead and do the stunning slash, and again, guess wrong. Fortunately, move back. Yeah, I'm fairly certain it's gonna move ahead. Alright, we got it. So I only took 1 damage, or 2 damage from 1 hit. Alright, we defeated them, get 15 souls. We defeated the giant bats. The giant bats slain, you cautiously continue up the stairs. Thankfully, there are no more creatures lurking in the darkness, and you reach the top safely. Surrounding you is an eerie graveyard. There are gravestones littered about, and trees made from stone cast ominous shadows across the ground. Nearby, there is a bench where you may rest. A skull leers at you from an archway. It appears to be the entrance to a crumbling bridge of stairs that traverse a large pit, glowing with an ethereal blue light. The feeling of death and decay surrounds you, and you sense that this place is one of an arcane ancient evil. Let's sit down on the bench. I'm going to use provisions in this case, because we actually need exactly 10 health. Sit down on the bench and take out a portion of your provisions from your pack. Your moment of rest combined with your healthy provisions make you feel much better. There's 10 stamina. Very good. Continue exploring the graveyard. The giant bet slain, you cautiously continue up the stairs. Thankfully, there are no more creatures lurking in the darkness, and you reach the top safely. Alright, so we've already read this, I believe. So, do I want to search the graveyard? I believe with the graveyard, there's a chance that you can find something, but I believe you have to roll luck for it. Well, you know what? Let's go ahead. You hunt around the gravestones and behind the stone trees. Test your luck. Come on. Just barely. You find something. Tucked behind one of the gravestones is a red flask. You have found a potion of strength. Pleased with your find, you once again stand before the leering skull. That's great because the potion of strength pretty much fills your stamina all the way up. So right now I'm sitting on what, 9 provisions, which are worth 4 health apiece. And then I have the potion itself, which can heal me fully. So if I'm ever really in trouble, I'm pretty much set, I think. It's going to be hard for them to kill me, in my opinion. Except if I go into a battle with full health and die. That's going to be the most likely instance. Or maybe I go into a fight that I don't suspect will be difficult with a little bit less health and end up dying. You know, that could happen too. But I have faith that we'll be able to make it. At least to the dragon. Let's climb the bridge of stairs. You get across the vast dark void using the ominous bridge. Swirling around below you in the depth of the void are the trapped souls of the dead. The souls begin to rise before bursting suddenly forth from the void encompassing the bridge. Their wails fill your ears and you look on in horror as some of the shapes materialize in front of you. You have disturbed our rest, one of the ghosts whispers. Now you must join us in our eternal slumber. Okay, now I definitely do not remember how the ghosts work. Alright, this one, Q to move. I'm just going to go ahead and make an assumption that it's going to sidestep towards me and do a killing blow in that anticipation. Good call there. I have a feeling this one here is also going to move towards me. So I'm going to do a stunning slash so that we can limit its usefulness. It'll more than likely move away from me, and it will move there for sure, so we can probably... Oh, it was not affected by stun. Interesting. Okay, the ghosts appear to attack diagonally, so if I stay out of their diagonal zone, I should be safe. Go ahead and killing blow this one. Alright, it's gonna move there, so let's stunning slash it. Oh wait, that's right, you can't stun these guys. Alright, so I'll move in front of it. That should keep me safe. And then we'll just attack it, and that should kill it. Alright, not too bad. Fortunately for me, my strongest attacks are straight on, so I was able to do a good amount of damage, taking out the ghost pretty easily. We get 20 souls for it, so that's pretty good. What are we looking at as far as souls right now? 826, that's pretty good. The ghosts slowly sink back into the depths of the swirling void. One of them remains and addresses you. You have proven your worth, Wanushu, of the Bone Ridge clan. Enter the domain of the dead at your peril. The Lord of the Undead will not be as kind as we would have been. I feel very uneasy. They know my name. The glass spirit sinks through the floor and joins the others back in the gloom below. Let's continue climbing the bridge. A tall carved archway looks ahead of you. To either side and above, rows of black windows face the gloom of the cavern. Out of the corner of your eye, you see faces staring out at you from the darkness, only to then disappear when you turn to face them. Bravely, you step through the imposing entrance and make your way inside, enter the domain of the dead. You reach the end of the path. A strange stone pillar decorated with monstrous bones support the room. There are paths leading to the left and right, and a wooden ladder to the left of the stone pillar leads upwards. I'm going to go ahead and go to the right. Yes, the right, because that's the way I went before, and I want to fight the wit for sure, because I'm fairly certain the wit has a key every time. So let's go ahead and go right. You enter Sinister Chamber. The room is dank and dreary, and a number of coffins Some sealed are lined up against the wall of the room. You hear a ghostly whisper in the air. You will decide if you are worthy of our aid, adventurer. Experience the Ordeal of Fate. There is a rumbling at the ground beneath your feet, and suddenly one coffin lid opens. This is obviously bad. What would this be correct here? Suddenly one of the coffin lids, one of the coffin lids opens, revealing gold and jewels shining and sparkling in front of your very eyes. Test your luck. Unfortunately, we took a hit to our luck earlier, so this is going to be a harder roll to make. Come on, low roll. There we go. You need a score of 8, and you got a 4. You stand your ground. Staying still, you concentrate. The temptation is overwhelming. All of these riches right there for the taking. But deep down inside, you know that none of this is real. This must all be a test. You fight with all of your will and refuse to step closer. Again, the ghostly voice speaks. Well done, adventurer. You shall be rewarded for your strength of will. We got our luck restored. Okay. Feeling confident, you head for the spiral staircase. Climb the stairs. Reaching the top of the spiral staircase, you enter a large room. Various bits of wooden debris are strewn untidily across the floor. A prominent set of steps lead upwards at the rear of the room, while there is another door on your left. The room is deathly silent, and neither exit provide clues on where you should go next. In one corner is a crude wooden desk with a box on it. Nearby is a wooden bench suitable for resting. In front of the steps lies a hideous-looking man-sized creature with warty skin, wild hair, and long claws for fingernails. You can't tell whether it is asleep or dead. Interesting creature. It's most likely undead, though. Alright, we'll stealthily try and sit down for a rest on the bench. As you move, the creature's eyes flash open. It sees you and gets to its feet. Its breathing becomes heavy, and it stalks towards you. You must stand and fight. You face a powerful adversary, a wit. This creature is large, strong, and evil. Monsters of the unliving variety really aren't my specialty. Shoot it with the silver arrow. I happen to know that this is pretty much, I think, the only way to kill it. So we will do that. Taking careful aim, your bow and arrow gleam in the light. You let go of the string, and your aim is true. The silver arrow skewers the wit, and with a shriek, it crumples in a heap on the corner of the room. With the wit dead, you are looking forward to a much-needed rest. Okay, we got some luck. We didn't need it, unfortunately. We'll go ahead and sit on the bench and rest. We don't need the stamina, but we do need the save point. You sit down on the bench and rest for a moment. Your aching muscles ease and your tiredness wanes. It's good to take a break on your adventure. There's our stamina. Okay, so I am going to investigate, but I think this is a good point. You know what? We'll go ahead and investigate, and then we'll probably put a cut in the video. You approach the desk and open the box. There's some gold pieces within the box, which you take. Oh, okay, not necessarily. I thought the wit always had a key, but I guess not. All right, in any case, I'm gonna go ahead and put a cut in the video here. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.